What's going on? So, what do I think about the disappearing act of James Harden? Typical Game 7, doing James Harden things. You know, he said that Steph Curry got in the way and he acknowledged Steph Curry for why he didn't win. That's not all. And I'm going to do a future video about pertaining to James Harden. I will, but that's for another video. But in the immediate, he did his usual stink it up, don't show up, and left Kawhi Leonard on his own. I mean, the guy's got 2 more years as a Clipper. He's got an option. He'll come back. I guarantee that if he plays 80, 70, 80% the next 2 years, he'll get 30,000 points. He's going to be the first guy to probably crack 30,000 career points. Will be very polarizing because where do we rank him? And will that water it down? Because everybody else that will have had 30,000 points was in the finals. Karl Malone was in two of them. Harden's been the one, but he didn't lead the team. And it's going to be very telling. The majority of the guys who scored 30 or 1,000 more points actually got a ring to show for it. And Harden's postseason success is anything memorable. If only we could stop the season in April, and that would be the measuring stick of how well you were. He might easily earn a merit as one of the 30 to 40 greatest players ever because his regular season career is off the chain. But that postseason career is frozen. It's frozen. It's like Lake Erie in the wintertime. And, it's kind of like you see him playing good for a couple of games and you kind of want to root for him, but he just makes it so hard to get into him because he does the same old thing every year. He never shows up come money time. He's pokey belly, and he is a lot similar to Luka Doncic. I think they are kindred spirits, just in different mothers to the same vibe. Big fat boys who like to eat and have parties, but don't like to put the work in, and or they run out a situation and just kind of going through the motions. I say that because that's who I can compare him to. He dribbles the ball too much when he's on offense, lackadaisical on defense. Even though he did have a strip last night on Jokic, he had a nice tuck. He does a little bit more than what he used to do. However, his postseasons leave so much to be desired. It's like this is why we can't. There was a time when people were like coming at me talking about yeah he belonged in a two guard situation with Jordan, Kobe, D Wade, and maybe ahead of D Wade, and he was tied with Kobe. Kobe, they was going off for him, and he put up some crazy numbers. He had that, but that's regular season. But what we gonna do with this postseason? What do I do with a guy who has a 6 game or 7 game postseason and he stopped playing after game 4? What am I supposed to do with that guy? He does this every single year. And then I'm supposed to say that he's one of the 75 greatest players. I'm supposed to get excited because his stat pattern waves and his regular season dominance somehow loans itself to it. I mean, come on. Come on, James Harden. You know. Now, I'll give you this much. You are better than Paul George, for whatever that's worth. But postseason, come on, man. Come on. He be taking money. And it's a shame too, because I like Harden. That beard, that dude was getting free throws like he was Shaq reincarnated. And he had that Euro step, which looks like a drag of the foot, that let him do it. But regular season, but postseason, it's two different worlds. And this is when we debate who's the best. And when you don't bring it in the postseason, what can we do with you? We'll never get him to the postseason. It ain't in the cards for him. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on one time. Peace.